Hey, it's Alan here with this week's wisdom you didn't ask for but suddenly can't leave without. And this one is for you. If there's somebody that you're not quite clicking with personally or professionally, and you know that life would be so much easier if you could just find a way to make it work. There are so many judgments and assumptions about the motives of others that can get between us and them in times of conflict. And what happens then is that we create stories about others being difficult when in fact they're actually just having a difficult time and you don't really know it. So before you do anything, ask yourself this: what is the story that I need to leave behind in order to make this work, walk into the relationship with a more open heart and mind? And then be honest, brutally honest with yourself about the answer to that question. And this is important because it helps you step out of judgment and letting go of the stories and assumptions and being realistic and honest with how you have participated is a really important step. And it's hard and it takes guts, but let's face it, blame is a low fence and it takes absolutely no skill to jump it. So from here, assume a benign intent at least. Nobody's trying to make your life miserable or, really piss you off. You don't have to think happy thoughts about the other person. But you do have to get to the point of not thinking bad ones or making assumptions. Then when you're in a more open frame of mind, you're ready to show up with curiosity, which is the ace up the sleeve, ladies and gentlemen, or as Brené Brown calls it, your superpower. Set up time with them, be upfront about the fact that you want to improve the relationship, and ask questions and listen without judgment. And no assumptions. What is it like to be this person all day? What are their frustrations? What gets in the way of them having a successful day? How are they measured? What are their goals? What keeps them awake at night? What's their work style? What's it like working with you? How could you make their life easier? And having spent some time learning more, what you do now is you use that information because you didn't understand it before, right? And you can start to see the things that perhaps you can admire about this person. For somebody to change their attitude towards you, they have to know that you see them and hear them first. And that doesn't mean that you have to agree with everything that they say, but it does mean that you have to acknowledge their reality and validate how they feel, whether you agree with that or not. So, this is now a template for you to move forward and actually rebuild the relationship with a greater level of understanding, and who knows, they might just return the favor. That's this week's Why Daff. I'll see you next week.